Hello guys, how are you today? Good morning. It's 10 a.m. and I just woke up. I'm not ashamed. I had a very good sleep, a very good sleep because the last few days I was not sleeping well. I have a major life update in this video, and actually three updates that I want to share with you. One, my man left. Two, I have a testimony, something that God did for me that I was not expecting, and I want to share it with you guys. And three, I have an American roommate. So let me give you the details. Those were the news. Those were the news headlines. Now let's get into the news details. Read to you by Her Excellence, not Her Excellence. What do they call themselves? Okay, read to you by Miss Fiffi Bytom. Okay, number one. Oh my god. I feel a little bit sad, but I'm trying to be happy. Okay, I'm not actually really sad, but when I remember, I feel kind of sad. Okay, it's been a week. Is it a Yeah, it's been a week since my man left, and it was very hard for me. So we did not film him leaving. I think we should have, since you guys have been with us throughout all these videos while he was here. But I was not in. Usually at that time, I'm usually not in a good mood, and I'm trying to like be positive. You're going to miss your person. It is hard. It is hard. So I did not film the last few days we were together. We did not film anything. We just wanted to spend time together and make it valuable. So the time he left, I was a bit sad, but grateful for the moments we were able to share together. And I was not able to sleep until even when he reached, it took me long to get used to it, you are in the same house and he's there, you can wake up and go say good morning and give each other hugs, and I was used. It was a good few weeks of my life. I enjoyed my time with him, so it was very hard to just get used and he's gone. So it's hard. If you're in a long distance relationship, you know that moment. And actually the worst moment is when you drop him off to the airport and you come back home and you're alone and the place is all quiet. It was the worst feeling. I was feeling so sad. I could not cry, but I was feeling sad. I stayed in the living room until, like that time you send him a message to say safe flight, and it brings one tick on WhatsApp. It brings one tick, and he's not going to see it, and he did not see the message until he landed in Belgium. And then when he landed in Belgium, that was the next day, 9 a.m. and I had not slept. I tried to sleep, I couldn't. So we started texting. We texted a bit until his next flight to the United States. So when he reached, then there I could try to sleep, but still I was like full of so many emotions and it was hard. Yeah, so prayers for us that this is the last time we say goodbye. We are hoping that the next time we are together, there will be no goodbye. We are together forever. So fingers crossed for us, please. It's not easy at all. Yeah, but I'm going to get used until the next time we are together. So update number 2 is a testimony of something God did for me this week, earlier this week. It may seem like not a big deal to some people. It's something small, but the fact that God cares about even the slightest things in our lives makes my heart melt. Like, God is so good. He cares about every little thing in our lives. I'm telling you this because because today I'm cleaning up. My roommate moves in tomorrow, but that update will be next after I tell you this. Yeah, so when I was thinking about my cleaner who is coming to clean for me, I thought I should share this testimony with you guys about my previous cleaner. Let me give you a backstory. I am somebody who never hire people to like do chores for me in the house, like clean, cook, do dishes. I do everything by myself, and I'm a really busy person. So when I moved here, it was a challenge, a big challenge, because this house is large. It's a 3-bedroom, but it is large. Everything is large. The kitchen is large. My bedroom is large. My bathroom is like another whole bedroom. the dressing room, everything is large. And then in the other bedrooms also, then the living room, it's so large. I'm not saying this like to show off, but I've never seen a 3 bedroom as large as this one. And then the balconies, it's so large, like for one person to keep in place. And I do not like to share to stay in a place that is not clean. I'm a clean person, and I like everything to stay clean. If I'm moving and I see something on the floor, I'm like, yeah. So previously I was living in a 2 bedroom apartment, and it was not that large. Like I could clean it myself. I only had somebody to help me if I was like super busy. But other times I clean for myself. I do everything for myself. So when I got here, it was a challenge to take care of this place, knowing how busy I am. But I still tried. So I had to clean like twice every week, and then other times I'm sweeping. I remember I have other house chores to do for myself, and then I have work whereby I do like a million things. I have 2 businesses that I run, and I'm also a content creator. So it was very hard for me. So what changed the game was my dad visited me. My dad was here for medication. I was going to take him somewhere for medication. So we stayed together for a few weeks. And when he was here, he saw how I was struggling. And my dad is someone, he's a man, but he does house chores, by the way. He's among those people who how I saw somebody in the comments say that a Ugandan man can never smanya cook or do what. But my dad cooks, my dad does house chores at home. So even when he was here, I used it to try to help me. And I would feel bad and embarrassed. Like the dishes are in the sink and he tries to wash it, and I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. So I think he would see how I'm trying. Like I used to have like meetings the whole morning. I'm on the Zoom calls doing meetings, and in the afternoon, like I'm doing something else. I am so busy. Like I just try to make food for him. I don't even get time to eat. So he was like, why don't you hire somebody to help you? I'm like, Dad, me, me, maybe I hire somebody like a house help. Like he was suggesting that I hire house help. I was like, oh my God, like that is something I've never thought about, because I feel like those should be for people who have like families or people who are well off. If you're single and you hire a housemaid, that is like maybe you're well off. But I'm not in that category yet. So I'm like, I live alone. I hire a housemate for what? And then I'm thankful for him actually. So he tried to tell me like how much it worries me to see the things not in place the way I want them. He knows how I am, because I mean he has raised me. He knows my personality. He knows I like everything in the way it is supposed to be. I like my place clean, and I have to work. I really work hard. So he's like, imagine not having to deal with that stress of not having things in place, and you work so hard. What are you working for? I'm like, I have so many money problems. I do not have any more money to spend on somebody to clean for me when I have my own hands, and I'm a single woman living alone. I hire house help for what? So he's like, there's a book he read. I'm going to get the title and put it in the description. I don't remember the title right now, but he told me what he read many years ago when he was in his early 40s actually. Then it changed his mind. So he told me that I have a poverty mindset, a lack mindset. I am afraid of spending money. And when the more I talked to him, the more I realized how true his words are. You guys, I am really afraid of spending money, especially on myself. And I work so hard. And it's not that I even have that money. I spend it, but on other people. So I have the poverty mindset. Like I keep thinking, if I pay somebody 30,000 to come and clean for me, another 30,000 the next time to come and clean for me, how much is that? That could pay like maybe power, that can pay maybe water, something like that. I'm always thinking in bills. I don't like, I work so hard, but I don't like let the money that I make easy life for me. And my dad explained to me that the use of you working hard should be for you to have easy life, to make your money, make your life easy. He's like, yeah, you take care of everybody else except yourself. So if you have somebody that you pay that maybe 100K a month or less. It could even be less, to come and clean for you. Now, how much is that? That one you can go to a restaurant and eat it at once and it's gone. And he's right, because you people, I try to save money, but the money is not there. I don't see it. So how about I let it just help me? Because I'm that person that is always spending money on other people. If I see somebody, especially strangers, like online, those people that cry their problems and they are like asking for donations. It's like the moment I have money and I see somebody with a problem, I'll be so jealous. On somebody I don't know, I'm always donating to people on social media, people on Facebook that are crying, I'm a single mother, my kids, blah blah blah. I usually send money to those people, not even to my own family, to those people. So I'm like, how about, yeah, it is good to care for others, but how about I care about myself also, you know? Yeah, so after that chat with him, oh my God, I've been talking for so long. After that chat with him, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get somebody to help me clean, because the time I spend cleaning, I could be doing something more that can bring me more money other than just cleaning. Because in 1 hour I cannot clean this house. I have to like spend the whole morning to clean it the way I want it to be cleaned. So all those hours, imagine I have to like kill a day for just cleaning, and how much money would I have made during that time, or even resting. I could take a day off and just rest and have somebody clean. Yeah, so I considered it and I hired somebody. So the person I got, that person was supposed to come and clean my house twice every week, and she was very good. So I pay her monthly. She comes twice a month. So what happened was, my life challenges when I'm being an adult. I feel like I was not ready to be an adult. I just want to be a baby, because adulthood has so many challenges. Okay, so what happened was, this lady was very good, but she's old. I think she's older than my mom. So I was feeling so sorry every time she's like doing that, doing the house chores. She would come and clean. She would arrange my house. Like I'm there. I usually work from the balcony of the kitchen side. So I just leave the house, and when I enter, I find everything in order. She does a very good job. But I was feeling so sorry for her. Every time I would see her like bending and doing this and this, and this is somebody who has health problems. Like them, when she started working for me, I like to get to know people like to a deeper level, so we can connect well. I know how to like communicate with them, how to handle them. Yeah, so I was chatting with her during the first week of working for me. We use it to chat, and then after like her work, we would like sit and have a meal together. So she has health problems. So now she's cleaning because she does not have any other option to provide for herself and her grandchild. She has a grandchild who is 3 years old. So the more I saw how hardworking she was, I would feel bad every time I would see her doing the chores and all of that. Like I would feel like, oh my God, she does not deserve to be here. She deserves to be at home resting, maybe somebody taking care of her. But this is somebody who is very committed. If she says she's coming on Wednesday, by 7 she'll be there and starts her work. She does a very good job. She does not ask for much. So I would feel so sorry for her. In feeling sorry for her, like I would try to like give her tips, like give her more money on top of what I'm supposed to pay her. And still, I would not feel better about having her work for me. So I was feeling so bad. I was like, oh my God, what can I do? Like I felt emotionally drained. I would think about her, and they're like, let's say she's coming tomorrow to clean for me. I'd be feeling bad. I'm like, oh my God, she's going to be bending and feeling pain. Maybe she's going to feel bad, maybe lifting a bucket of water, stuff like that. I would feel bad, so bad. I'm like, how am I going to live like this? So I prayed about it. I do not want to let her go, because this is something she's doing to provide maybe lunch for her grandchild and herself. I do not want to let her go, but what can I do? I just can't stand to see people in pain. She did not say that she was feeling pain. I was just feeling sorry for her because of what she had shared with me about her life problems, and also her being older than my mother, it also doesn't help. Like, let's say me to hire somebody that is around my dad's age, I'll be feeling so bad, so bad. Even if that person does something wrong, I cannot like tell them. I'll be feeling as if it is my father. So that is something I need to work on with myself. I don't know if that is a major problem. I don't know if I need therapy. I'm somebody who never consider therapy. I don't know, but I have that challenge. I feel sorry for people. So, so I prayed about it. I was like, God, this is the issue. One thing about me, even if it is just the slightest thing, I talked to my father about it. My father, God. So I told God, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to handle this. I'm letting it in your hands. Please find a way for me. I am stuck. I don't know. I don't want to let her go, but I also don't want to be feeling sorry for her and having, being stressed about something I'm not supposed to be stressed about. But who is God? I prayed for about that about I think 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3, about 2 weeks ago. But guess what? This week, today is when? Today is on Thursday. So on Monday, she came to clean and she told me she apologizes, but it might be her last time of working with me because she got a job at a church where she will be working with children and she's going to move there. She was like, I really enjoyed working for you and I really want to still come, but it is far in Namasuba, that is in Kampala, and we are in Entebbe. So the church told me that I'm going to be staying at the church, and that means I cannot be coming here. The transport will be a lot. I was like, I'm so happy for you. I was like, thank you, God, thank you. So God did it. I didn't have to fire somebody. I didn't have to let her stay so that I am stressed and or worrying about her. I know it is something small, but I'm so thankful to God. And I share this testimony to somebody out there that could be having like a major issue in their lives and you're thinking God has forgotten you. God cares about every detail in our lives. And even if you're praying about something major that has not answered, maybe it is an answered prayer. I remember I said that in one of our videos where we were doing the questionnaire about me and my fiancé, about my favorite verse. Even if you've not got the answer, that might be the answer you need. A delay is an answer sometimes. So I want to assure you that if you're out there, whether you're Christian or not, if something is not working out for you, it may be a way of protecting you. Always go to the Father because He cares at every little detail of your life. He loves us so much. Okay, that was that was the testimony. Oh, that was so long. Okay, so detail number 3, headlines of the news number 3. I don't know if there are any news that are this long, but bear with me. So this is an exciting one. I'm having my roommate moving. I don't even know why they call them roommates, because it's a housemate. If somebody is going to be staying in one bedroom and you're staying in the other, you're not in the same room, that should be a housemate, not roommate. But my fiance says it's roommate. That's what they call them in the US. Here it is not common to live with another person, but I don't think they call them roommates when you are not in the same room. So yeah, I'm having somebody come from the United States to stay with me. That was where I moved. We had this plan from earlier in the year. So she was supposed to move in with me at our Airbnb. I looked for a house near the lake. I could not find the house. So I was like, I'm going to stop the business. We're going to let go of the business. We stay in our Airbnb. So I was looking for somebody to like stay in an extra bedroom so that I can still be somehow able to get some money to clear the bills, some of the bills that come with the house, like Wi-Fi, water, blah, 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 blah. And so she said she could stay with me there. But then after that, we got a long-term client. We got a client that was going to stay for over a year, and I was like, oh my God, I cannot miss this money. I like making money. But it was not just about the money. It was a family of a husband and wife and 3 kids. And they like begged me. They were like, we like this house. We did not have intentions of staying, but our contract has been extended until next year. So please, if you can let us stay for that much, we will appreciate. And we don't know anybody here. It is a family from Spain, and they are not familiar in Uganda. So I was like, if I let them stay, I will make money, and then I will also I will also have helped the family. So now I told this person I was going to move in with in that Airbnb. I told her, let's look for another house where Airbnb is not there anymore. And she was like, okay, let's do it. She also loves water as much as I do. She has the same personality as me. She's great. She's a Jesus girl like me. So I'm super excited. Yeah, so we go to this house, this one we're renting it, but we are sharing the amount, the rent, and she pays half, I pay half. And I've been paying the bills by myself because she was not here, but now we're going to be sharing. I'm excited. Yeah, so she's moving to Uganda for good, and she's going to be arriving tomorrow night. So today I'm having a new cleaner coming to clean. I am hoping she's not old so that I don't be feeling sorry for her. I've never seen her, but Elna, my friend, Elna is my closest male friend. Yeah, so he recommended that lady. I think she cleans for him. So she's about to come and clean the house to get it ready for my roommate, and you're going to meet her, I think, in the next video. I don't think I'm going to add any other clip on this one because it's already long. So next video will be you to meet her. Yeah, so I'm so excited. Those were the major updates about my life. Thank you for supporting me on the previous videos, and I love you all. Take care, and God loves you more than I do.